Good morning. This is Garen Redmond from the PSF app, the Again for the First Time podcast, and the Around the Ballpark podcast. Last night, the Rangers, after losing finally on Sunday, after winning 10 in a row, get back to their winning ways as they thrash the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-1. The Breadman scores twice. Ego looks great in net. Today, though, I want to talk about something that kind of, hey, it happens, right? The gentleman had Parkinson's. Richard Lewis died yesterday of a heart attack. Many of you may know him from Curb Your Enthusiasm, but I first got to know the comedy stylings of Richard Lewis watching the old David Letterman shows. He'd come on and he was always my favorite guest. I really enjoyed his sense of humor, his timing, his view on the world, his view on life, observational comedy. I guess I do enjoy that the most. Never, ever been a pie-in-the-face kind of person, throwing things at each other. Just for me, found it rude. And I say that not judging it, even though that sounds very judgy. Just liked his way of viewing things. It reminds me of my college years, right? Because I really fell for the comedy of Richard Lewis during my college days at Brooklyn College. Me and my friend Bobby would sit in the back of French History or Poli-Sci 101 and basically do bad imitations of Richard Lewis. I don't know what's going on. And it just got into my vernacular, and Bobby's as well, if I could speak for him. Just the way that Richard viewed the world. It was very funny. It was endearing. It seemed off-putting at first, but it really wasn't. It was like, hey, here's how I feel. You do you. Before you do you became a hashtag. So, Richard, thank you for the memories. There really are three people that I can think of over the course of the years that sort of molded my comedy. Now, understanding I love comedy in general. It's such a wonderful art form. And when you're not trying to be funny or make it obvious, in that I'm a big wordplay person. But Groucho Marx, the Marx Brothers, but specifically Groucho, the best, the legend, all-time greatest. And then I have to tell you, it's Richard Lewis during my college years, and later on Howie Mandel. And Howie is still one of the funniest guys because, again, the way he interprets the world. Richard, thank you for the memories. I will never forget you. And people around me will never know that I'm either A, stealing your material or you're inspiring me. And I'll give you a great example right now. Makes me laugh. And the weird thing was I was thinking about this even before Rich Lewis, the news of Richard Lewis' passing came on the television. And that's, today's February 29th. Why is it called a leap year? Isn't an extra day like the complete opposite of what you expect a month to be or a year to be called? It's longer. When you think leap, you think quick, right? Leap to the front, leap to the top, leap with reckless abandon. Shouldn't it be called like sloth month or took their time or lazy ass February? I don't know. Richard, thank you, my friend.